Hello, sir. Very good afternoon. Sir, myself Sheikh Sadiq from Industry Relations Department. So, today the guest lecture which you had delivered is absolutely amazing, sir, and it's really wonderful. So, here are some of our biomedical students who wants to interact with you. Hi, students. Very good afternoon. So, today here is our esteemed guest, and I hope you had really enjoyed the session. And whatever the queries you are having, you can ask him. Fine.
Hello, sir. I'm Esther, Biomedical Engineering third year. So, what advice would you give to students who would like to pursue career in medical technology, especially in radiotherapy, as you taught today?
See, radiotherapy is a vast field. So, uh, depending on the student's interest, there are various branches you can focus in radiotherapy. Basically, if you are from biomedical engineering, is your interest in regulatory? Is your interest in image processing? First, identify what is your interest. So, once you finalize on what are the topics you want to work, then I think radiotherapy community has got wide scope for uh, for different platforms. So I would suggest focus on that or finalize on what is the area of interest. And apart from the curriculum activities, what the universities teach, try to uh, make a habit of reading articles, the latest publications in the field of research with respect to radiotherapy. That will give you an insight on what is happening in the world and what is the gap from the university to the things what is happening in the world. And I'm very much sure Vignan University has got a lot of collaborations with industries, and we hope that we will be able to fill that gap in terms of internships or in terms of giving frequent seminars. Maybe it could be online or things like that. We are in touch with your department heads. Hope we should be able to fill that gap. But basically, identify your interest and try to read more publications on that. And when these online sessions happen, we can have a detailed discussions on the topics. So this is what I would suggest.
Hello, sir. I'm Varshita from Biomedical Engineering third year. So, what are the difficulties that are faced during any certification processes for any radiotherapy devices?
Specifically for the radiotherapy in India, basically there are no manufacturers of radiotherapy apart from our organization. When we wanted to find a regulator or get our product certified, we had to get uh, the expertise from outside country who could evaluate the product. So even there are some test laboratories in India who provide certifications. Say for example UL or TUV. These are the boards which are nominated by the international regulatories to validate the products. But even these esteemed universities lacked complete knowledge or information on how to evaluate a radiotherapy product. We had to get people from London who had come down here who had evaluated our product. So there is a huge gap in with respect to the technologies that is getting globally developed and what is happening in India. So the major focus should be on we don't have test facilities. Even for example, even if you have to do an EMC EMI test facility to equip or to place the entire radiotherapy product into an EMI EMC chamber, there are no labs. So these are the problems which India is facing, and even people who could interpret the regulations and try to bridge the gap between the technology and the safety standards. So we need more people who are interested in understanding the regulatories and trying to fill the gap. So there is a huge scope for all the students and youngsters to dive into regulatory. So yeah, hope this will kindle some interest for you people to even look towards regulatory.
So, how do you think engineers and the clinical staff collaborate when it is time for a clinical evaluation?
See, basically, if it's an invention of its uniqueness, if there is an invention which is unique and which is not available in the world, there are some uh, standard guidelines which are available. And we as an organization, we always try to bring expertise from clinical institutes to our facility where engineers can interact. So, for example, any idea to develop that as a product, it requires expertise from a lot of departments. So we cannot find one person having an expertise in all the fields. So it will be a part of the organization or the institute or the hospital to gather the talent pool in one area and communicate. Communication plays a major role, and knowledge on overall researches that is happening across the globe or across the industry. So once we understand that, then basically a clinician may not understand engineering, an engineering person may not understand the clinician language. So we should uh, have more courses on interdisciplinary subjects, like for example biomedical. I feel this is one of the emerging department. I know there is a gap between the industry and the universities who are teaching biomedical. So these things too should be filled, and I feel this is one department which can fill the gap of a clinician and an engineer. So I'm hoping soon industries and universities collaborate tightly, so that that will give an opportunity for even industries to get expertise from the universities to fill the gap. We struggle a lot, like being an engineer, for us to explain an idea to a clinician or a doctor, there is a gap. So I hope universities come forward and try to keep their curriculum on par with the industry's requirements. I hope Vignan is doing a good job. Hopefully, we will take that into something which is result oriented.
At last, what would you like to suggest to the students who are interested in technology as well as combining it with the healthcare innovations?
Uh, this could be a suggestion which every industry person might say, but sticking to the basics is the most important thing for every student. So when you do a project, that project, what is the student's effort in the project? Is it a project which is just which you just download from internet? These kind of things will only make you feel that you have done a project, but when you actually come to the industry, there is a huge uh, gap. So I think now with the technology that is available for the students, I feel your generation has a lot of knowledge pool available. You exactly don't need a person to handhold and take you through that. Internet is available. You have any topics, there are seminars, there are lectures available. It is I mean, this is a golden opportunity. Maybe when in 2010, when I was graduating uh, from my graduation, internet is available, but the content in the internet was not this matured. So I would suggest all the students to keep updating themselves and try to find out what exactly is happening in the industries. Try to read clinical papers and reach out to your professors, reach out to your industrial partners. Uh, Try to, from your side, try to get in touch with the industry partners as much as possible. Request for seminars on weekends, list the topics, so we will be available to at least give our insight. uh, Industry visits, but industry visit should not be just to come and see the industry, but that should be with a specific goal. Whenever you get an opportunity to talk to an industrialist, be well prepared. Be prepared on what you want to explore, what is the doubt, and I'm sure people will be able to clear, or we will be happy to share our knowledge. We might have taken years to gain the knowledge, and we are happy to share it in 1 hour. So utilize these opportunities. Stick to basics. Without basics, just building concepts is not going to work. Mathematics plays a major role, is what I feel, irrespective of any department. Be strong in mathematics, Without that, I don't think any project works. So these are my suggestions. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir. Really amazing. Thank you once again for your suggestions as well as your inputs to the students. So I hope definitely we'll be keep on working together, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your time.